Are we back on Instagram? I'm hoping we're back. Let us know.
Is anyone out there?
If anyone can see us. We had a momentary issue.
Technical difficulties.
I think we should be back.
YouTube is good now.
YouTube is good now. That's
Shout out
good.
James. Thanks very much.
Yeah, thanks, James.
Sorry about that noise.
Yeah. Oh, we're back. Brilliant. Thank you. We're back on YouTube. I don't know if
this
Instagram
is
is working. Have you got Instagram?
It says it's paused.
Can you try and reload it?
Yeah. It's not coming up on here.
It's there by my. Okay.
Yeah, it says it's paused still.
Right. Let's try again with Instagram. I think. Oh. Live appears to be frozen.
Not sure whose end, but the live appears to be frozen.
So it's working on other platforms, but not on. Instagram's still having issues. Okay. Maybe if I just do this.
Live video ended.
Yeah. And then if we do this is thrilling for everyone that's not on Instagram.
What will happen to the Instagram viewers?
Launch.
Wait.
Here we go.
Stick around
Part
to find
2.
out.
And that is for everyone. And we need this.
Gosh.
And then, I know this is a whole thing. So we edit this, put new stream key in. There we go. And now we should be about to go live. This is probably a good time for a pumpkin update if you have one.
Pumpkin update. I do.
I know people are waiting with bated breath. If you joined the stream late, while we've been reading and just talking about the book and stuff, Beth has been carving a pumpkin.
Yes, I'm not sure. Right, I'm having issues with it. I need to see what I'm showing everybody.
I don't know if
this
Instagram's
is working.
Instagram. I'm gonna just try and just gonna try and get Instagram going again.
We should have some like elevator music on.
Well, I had another scene ready with music, right? But it's this is the benefits of live streams. Feel free if you're on another platform to ask any other questions, and I'll try and answer it. We seem to be good on everything apart from Instagram, although this says it's. Oh no! Look,
go live.
We should be back on Instagram as well.
Dun, dun, dun.
I think we're back.
Let me see.
Lovely stuff. Okay, cool. Yes. Anyway, I see you've been putting it off. Where did we get to with the pumpkin?
Well, the plan was to do a magpie. So I got distracted with some scenery. Where's the?
You want it like right in the middle, just for the Instagram.
I've got some, a moon and some stars, and I've got the magpie's belly cut out because that's the white part, and then you can see like an outline for the head and the long. Oh gosh, doing this mirrored is very confusing. A long tail. And I'm just trying to work out how to do this bit without ruining it. And I've got like my two options that I can think of are to sort of scoop out half of the part that's meant to be the black part of the magpie.
Yeah.
So that the light shines through, but it's not like cut out.
That sounds like very advanced technique.
Well, I'm not sure it will work. Or to just sort of like cut out around the outside so you can see sort of like a silhouette. But even that is still a bit questionable. So I might just start and see what happens.
Okay, so we'll start which
I don't
one?
know. I haven't decided yet. I guess
one of the two.
We'll find out by the end of the stream. Gosh, right.
Love the moon and stars. There we are.
Aw, thanks. Maybe I'll just leave it there.
Did you think about eating it?
The pumpkin?
Yeah.
I did wonder about eating pumpkin. I don't.
Have you ever eaten any pumpkin?
I
might have had
feel
like a pumpkin spice, like a drink.
Oh well.
I
I think when I was at uni, my flatmate and I carved pumpkins, and then we were trying to be thrifty, so she cooked it up, and we tried it, and it wasn't very good, so we put it in the garden for the hedgehogs to eat. Because apparently hedgehogs love it.
Really
Don't take that as a fact. Do your own research.
Yeah.
Don't.
Some people really stand by it though. I reposted the like Peter Pumpkin Eater video a few days ago, and there are so many people in the comments being like, I love pumpkins, and here's 7 recipes for them.
Oh wow!
So
I had a marrowy type squashy thing in a salad yesterday, and I can honestly tell you it tasted like literally nothing.
Oh.
It was like the consistency of a potato, but the taste of nothing, which was fine. I mean, it wasn't horrible. It was just a bit weird.
Passing greetings from the FMU.
Hey.
Oh, that was Key of Dreams thing, which was just the most amazing experience we did.
That was really cool.
We got invited to go to Wales to this immersive theatre thing. It's like 24 hours, and it was unbelievable.
Yeah, really cool. Really, really cool.
Really amazing. I love the moon too.
Ah, thanks, Mum.
Yeah.
Gosh, right. I'm just gonna.
I think that was like, I don't know if I had anything else really on my kind of plan. We talked about next year, book 3 and the art book, audio drama, and more news on that soon. Audio book. Some people have been asking when. If and when.
When?
Thanks. The audiobook's coming for The Tome of Terrible Truths. Soon is the answer. It will be early next year, probably, in a bit like with the last one. Yeah, it's going to be on all the normal audiobook streaming platforms, or you'll be able to get it directly from my store if you want to support me that bit extra. Or if you want to give all your money to Jeff Bezos, then that option is yours. So, yeah, and also we mentioned our kind of TTRPG. Next year we are looking at doing a sequel to that as well. And we're in very early stages, but it will be the 4 of us again, and I'm very excited. I've heard some of Alex's early ideas for it, and it sounds really cool.
It does sound really cool.
I've
just remembered what it's about.
So yeah, keep an eye out for that if you're into your TTRPGs, which have lots of suspense, a bit of eldritch horror, a bit of politics, a bit of mystery. Yeah.
Fun characters.
Yeah, and it will be a direct sequel to the last one, but I think the plan is also that it should stand alone. So
yeah.
That will be exciting as well. How is everyone? What's everyone up to? Well, let's see what we got. Many pumpkin emojis.
Well, thank you, Jane Morgan. I've chosen to do the outline option, and we'll see how that ends up, because I'm not convinced. So.
Oh, they say they take logo commissions.
Very cool.
Well, if you send us an email with some of your work, always interested in collaborating, because what I like more than anything is giving myself way too many projects to do at once.
That is your favourite thing to do.
And then freaking out about it. And I think it works, because like eventually some things do happen, but it might not be the most healthy thing. I don't know.
What is health when you're talking about
well,
art,
exactly,
really?
And it's Halloween, it's Dia de Muerta tomorrow, isn't it? The lines between the living and dead are thinning tonight. Or it's the witching hour, depending on who you ask. Or when's the release date for the book? It released today.
Right now.
If you go to, I think if you're very clever and you're on the streams and you type like !book or something, the bot should give you a link. But if not, if you go to my bios and go into the link, you'll be able to find the store. Or if you go to williammooremusic.myshopify.com, you'll be able to buy the book there, or just go to williammooremusic.com. It's on there. Or even, I think, the tomeofterribletruths.com. I bought way too many domains. This is what I'm finding out right now. But yeah, you can go and get yourself the book. It's also in all the normal other places. And if you go to your local bookshop and ask them to order it in, they'll be able to as well. So yeah.
Oh, someone earlier asked, how will they know if their survey was received and then everything died? So if that person's back,
If their survey was received, well, if you go on your Kickstarter, you'll be able to see whether you filled your survey out. And if you're really unsure and you haven't received your book yet, send me a message on Kickstarter and I'll just double check everything's done properly for you.
and someone else earlier said that they were intrigued by your music.
Yes, I make music. This is what I mean about too many projects, right? Thanks. I've been focusing quite a lot lately on the more like kind of folky music.
Yeah,
I
that's
suppose, partially because it's in the same vein as the stories I'm telling. I am sort of working in some of those stories into some of the songs, although that's obviously like a bit more work than some of the other things. So that's a work in progress. We'll see where that goes. But yeah, no, there's a bunch of stuff up on Bandcamp, and there's a bunch of more, I suppose, traditional commercial music. Although I haven't really released anything for a couple of years now on your normal streaming platforms. And there's some other stuff sitting around that I should probably just put out there, to be honest.
Yeah, you do have an impressive amount just sort of like sitting in your
I wrote
files on your
this.
computer.
I wrote this one-man show about the end of the world,
Oh, yeah.
and I released that weird super volcano song on TikTok. But yeah, I'm sure there's stuff I could do with that if I get around to it. But there's only so many hours in a day, aren't there?
List of projects.
I love the riddles in the book. Still working, trying to work some of them out. Yes, I posted one of them on. There goes Maeve again. The demon dog. There's a throwback.
Poor Maeve.
I posted one of them. Well, she is a bit though.
She is a bit.
I posted one of them on TikTok like yesterday. The riddles, and I think there's one person in the comments that have got the right answer, but I don't really want to give out the answers. I'll let you guys discuss amongst yourself. Yeah. This pumpkin's starting to look really cool.
Oh, is it? God, I'm not sure. Getting some industrial chopping action in, because
Are we gonna get some candles in it for like a grand reveal?
yeah, look, they're right here with the matches. Oh gosh, it's making me very warm.
Someone says poetry is underappreciated. It holds so much power. Another layer is added when it's performed. And I agree. I mean, poetry is made to be read and heard, right? It's not read. I like spoken is what I'm trying to say aloud. It's not really, with some exceptions where it's specific plays on words or some of those poems that are written in shapes.
Like Brian, what's his name?
Bilston,
yeah,
he does some stuff. He's amazing.
He's fun.
But generally, I would say poetry is meant to be read aloud. So if you're reading a poem, just read it out loud to yourself. No one's going to judge you. And if they do,
they're wrong.
That's on them. But yeah. Words are powerful things. I'm such a huge fan of Shakespeare. And that's another thing where, you study it at school. And again, it's a play. It's meant to be watched, not read. So... yeah.
I always remember when I was at school, we did classics, and that was like my favourite subject ever, because I love Percy Jackson. And
oh my god, we should plug the podcast.
What, that we haven't.
We are so close to finishing
I know.
our Percy Jackson
anyway,
podcast.
Let's finish one sentence and then we'll start the
Sorry.
new one.
Yeah, you go.
And we read all of these old plays, and I loved reading them. And then we went to London for a school trip, which was very exciting, and watched a nice amateur production of Ajax. And Ajax was always my favourite play anyway. But it was so good. I literally cried watching it. Like, it was amazing. And it was just, meant to be watched or heard rather than read out of a page.
It's that oral tradition of...
well, especially the Greek stuff. It's meant to
be
so passed down from generation to generation.
It's one of the reasons we both love Hadestown, right?
Yeah.
It really leans into that aesthetic. People are calling for another poem.
Do it.
What shall I do?
Oh, yes. We've read our pre-prepared poems, haven't we?
We're not going to try and upload a picture this time because it went horribly wrong. A riddle, maybe?
Spooky. What's the spookiest one?
What's the
most Halloween appropriate?
Spookiest one? I feel like we've... Oh, actually, no. The spooky ones are right towards the end, aren't they? There's one that's called A Warning. And I believe it doesn't have an illustration.
Well, they're perfect then.
Which makes it more spooky. Where did it go?
Oh gosh.
Okay. A warning. In the shrouded mists of forgotten lore, a whisper winds through the sycamore. 3 omens dark shall mark thy days. In their shadow hide your gaze. First the raven, black as coal, shall cry thrice to take its toll. Its call a knell that chills the bone, for where it lands, luck has flown. Next the mirror, silver clear, cracks upon a fate most drear. Its shattered face, a spider's web, casts futures dark with dread and ebb. Lastly comes the clock that chimes at midnight in these haunted times. 3 tolls it sounds, not 1 note more, to seal the fate that night has bore. Beware, beware the triad's thrall, the ancient magic binds them all, each a piece of darker arts, weaving woe through human hearts. For in this prophecy old and grim lies a truth stark and dim. Bad luck's trio, not mere chance, but threads pulled in destiny's dance. Heed this warning, keep it near, or fall to shadows gripped by fear. The old magic knows your tread, 3-fold curse upon your head.
You should have put your hood up for that one, I think.
I should have put my hood up. That one is, yeah. That's what
Yeah?
particularly interesting.
Oh.
That's all I'll say. So I just knocked you and you're holding a knife.
It's
I
fine.
really shouldn't. Yes. So someone's written "Do Cambrian Road," and I think this is the same person that back when I was doing like purely music live streams would always request it. And if I'm right, thank you. And I would, but we literally took the keyboard off the desk so that we could do the pumpkin carving, and there's no practical way to do it. But
Why don't you play Cambrian Road on this?
How does that work?
I feel like as the musician, that's for you to work out.
Yeah, we haven't finished carving it yet, and I don't want to disturb your
fine.
work. But next time, I'll bash Cambrian Road out. Just
for you, Nick.
Yeah, thanks, Nick.
Gosh.
Cool.
This is going
I
very well.
don't really have a lot more to add at the moment, but you have not quite finished yet. So
You got.
we're just gonna have to fill for time so you can finish carving
Oh my
your. What's your best Halloween costume you've ever worn?
You're distracting me from the pumpkin by
No,
asking
you've got
these
to concentrate.
questions. Gosh.
And this is a question for everyone else as well.
I distinctly remember going as a witch with a bin bag cape as a small child.
What do you mean a bin bag cape? What are you trying to say?
Well, it was a bin bag tied around my shoulders.
It's not much of
as
a
a cape.
downgrade from what I'm wearing
No, it's
tonight.
not actually, is it? No. I went as a zombie a couple of times. I'm not really a Halloweeny kind of person. I like carving the pumpkins, and interested in the like origins of it.
Yeah.
In terms of the like old British.
Sweden and well, Irish really.
traditions.
Yeah.
But yeah, what about you?
I've not done great for costume. I think it's a very normie thing. I went as the Joker once to a friend's party.
Very good.
Otherwise it would be when I was a kid I would like dress up in these big like horrifying masks and things.
Really?
I lived abroad and it was like much bigger over there than it is in the UK.
It's not such a big
And
deal.
I lived in like a little compound where people literally went door to door, and yeah, it was like a big thing, and so many sweets, which look after your teeth, boys and girls. That's my bit of Halloween advice. Someone has said, when my book came, I couldn't wait to read it. However, when reading the salt one, the light in my hall started to flicker and then cut out. And then I was like, nope, going to read this in the daylight. Probably sensible.
Yeah.
Maybe check the light out. Maybe you've got maybe there's a fuse blown or...
Oh, I'm not sure this is gonna work.
Maybe it's something else. I
I got a bit carried away with the slicing.
Which?
Assume
Assume this is Halloween costumes.
Yes.
Rogue.
Rogue is a good one.
Rogue's cool.
We're a family of witches.
Yeah.
What
else? It's me. Absolutely love Cambrian Road. It's Killers-esque. Yeah. I mean, I was trying to going off on one about Cambrian Road. Yeah. That was kind of. I wanted to get a little bit in the Britpoppy vibe with that song, which is like 4 years old now. Come on, how are we doing?
This magpie's on the edge of death. Honestly, I got carried away with the slicing, and now I wish I'd gone with the other option.
This is quite something, guys.
Oh, I don't hype it up. Where?
No, as in like just.
Oh, I see.
No, I know. I wasn't being critical. I'm just what you're trying to do is ambitious. Is what I'm trying to say.
I should have done that at the first. Oh, whatever. I need to get this.
Oh no, actually, that does look really good.
What can I?
The suspense.
Something like small and sharp is going to have to be the knife.
Right. I'm going to read something else while we're waiting. But it is nearly time for us to wrap up the stream. So, if anyone has any other questions or thoughts, Halloween spooky memories.
Someone says they dressed up as a Christmas present one year, which is very spooky, actually.
I like that. I'm trying to work out what that means practically.
Do you think they just got in a box?
Maybe.
You put a bow on your head. Explain the look. Like, tell us
your
how.
present is me. All I want for Christmas is you. You know. Yeah. Okay. A riddle. Invisible. No. Let's read like I can read. Okay. This is the big behind the scenes stuff, isn't it? Okay. Invisible thread that guides the way, beyond the night, beyond the day. It shapes the path you're meant to take, no matter the choices you may make. It whispers soft or shouts aloud, through sunlit skies or under cloud. Unseen hands that weave the tale, where dreams may soar or plans may fail. It weaves through time, both swift and slow. In every step, it makes us grow. A force that's felt but never seen, that's guided all the paths we've been.
Very nice.
Yeah. One for you to solve. Unrelated. Well, maybe it's related. I don't know. I went down this whole rabbit hole about quantum computing last night. And quantum physics and the leading theories, and it's actually baffling. Like impossible to. Sorry, are you setting things on fire?
No, I'm just
while I'm talking
the
about
candles.
quantum physics.
I'm lighting the candles.
Okay, I just saw a flame appear. Oh my god. I read somewhere the other day that originally they carved turnips before pumpkins. I think that's true. I think turnips and pumpkins were different traditions, like geographically, depending on where you were. But citation needed big time on that.
And the person who dressed up as a Christmas present says that they did indeed wear a giant wrapped box and had a big bow on their head. But
nice.
It was because they wanted to wear their parka underneath because it was going to be very cold, which is very sensible. And someone's just put Sister's
sensible.
Fate ? I don't know what that's referring to.
I think that might be referring to the riddle that I just read.
Oh, of course.
But who can say? Right. I'm hoping we're going to get a big pumpkin reveal.
Well, we'll see if I can get the candles in before.
I don't know whether
without them going out.
How best to show this because of the light. Maybe I can dim the light
with your cloak.
No, just with the light, like with the controls. No, my very flammable cloak.
It's not as dramatic, is it? Hang on, let me find the right way for the lid to go in. You know when you carve a pumpkin and the lid goes back in a really satisfying way?
Right, this might affect the
okay?
chroma key. I love that you've done this live while we've been streaming. This is the perfect way to cap this off. Well done.
That should be.
Just
we need to
pretend
show
it's fine
before it falls apart.
I'm gonna. Is that better? No, warm. No, that's making no difference. Right, I'd just say hold it up. Look at this. Oh,
wait, which way should I? It's hard because the orange in the back of the. If I do
That's
this,
really cool. Wait, yeah, just keep turning it around. Oh wow, it looks so good. That's like just like your magpie drawing from the first book. That's so cool.
Looks sort of better
I
at
am terrible at things like this.
side angle.
Oh, well
A
done.
mag pumpkin.
A mag pumpkin. And it's also the second pumpkin you've carved today because you did the one that I used for the
Yeah.
Instagram story telling everyone to come and watch this.
Yeah, that one more straightforward.
Bryony says, "Ooh, amazing."
Thanks, Bryony.
Well, thank you all for joining us.
Look at that, in
guys.
the nick of time.
Perfect timing, just as we're kind of wrapping this up. And thank you all, everyone who has bought a copy of the book or who backed the Kickstarter. And I really hope you're enjoying all your rewards. It was really cool being able to send out
really
all
fun.
those stretch goals and all the like bookmarks and postcards and stickers and stuff. And we're really excited about everything that's coming next.
Yeah, so many.
And
so many
all these
things,
projects. So,
but
you
they're
know,
all really cool.
you're going to keep hearing from us. But I hope you all have a very happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Happy
Stay
launch
out
day.
of the shadows. And look after yourselves. And we will see you guys soon. And I'll be back with news. Probably the audio drama is the next thing. So,
Ooh.
but yeah, thank you guys. And thanks for putting up with our kind of technical woes. But I think generally it's gone pretty well.
Yeah.
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 So,
Some nice comments about the pumpkin. Thanks, everyone.
yeah. All right, guys.